What's going on, guys? Happy Friday. Back at you guys with some more content. I want to talk about it's a lovely day. Glad to be out again. I just want to talk to you guys real quick about you got to be careful. And I see why my stepfather used to tell me, be careful with who you call friend. And I think my mother even said something to me before about friends. You got to be careful of the people that you call friend in this world. I saw a case yesterday. I believe this incident happened last year. A young man by the name of Lennon Latham uh, hung out with a buddy of his. He was 18, about to go to college. Um, Mother was distraught. I saw the video yesterday. Just found out about this case. The guy was hanging out with a buddy of his, and he ended up drowning in the lake, hanging out with his buddy. Now, you would think a best friend would call the person's parents, to notify them of what went on. Something happened to your buddy, you hanging out with him, you know. I think the buddy told the mother that he just accidentally drowned, which the mother said didn't sound right. Um, Mother said it just sounds sketchy. This is why you got to be careful of the people that you call friend. This boy hung out with a so-called buddy of his, somebody he thought was his friend, and he ended up losing his life. This is why people got to be mindful of the folks they call friend. Because a real friend, if something happened to you, you would think a real buddy, somebody cool with you, if something happened to you, y'all hanging out, a real buddy would call the person's parent. If y'all cool, that's what a real friend would do. And that's why I had to learn you can't be nice and all friendly with people in this world. I used to think being nice to women was the way to go. A woman is not going to want to have sex with you just because you're a nice person. I had to get that through my head as well. My stepdad used to tell me, be careful with who you call friend, because people ain't your friend out here. And this boy hung out with a buddy of his, thought he was supposed to be his homeboy, and ended up losing his life. You never know. The boy could have been jealous of him. The boy could have killed him or had him set up to be killed. You just never know. So much going on nowadays. This is why I've gotten to a point in my life to where I no longer force friendships. I learned that. Don't force friendships. If something is meant to be, then it's going to be. But you can never force friendships. You can never force yourself on people. If you happen to meet some people along the way, y'all have the same energy, y'all have the same interests, and y'all end up clicking, then that's different. But going out of your way trying to make friends with people and trying to be buddy with people, that's definitely not the way to go. Because you can find yourself getting erased. And this young man had a whole life ahead of him. 18 years old. About to go to I believe he was about to go to pilot's college. He was about to go to college to become a pilot. I believe it was an aerospace school. But this is just a sad case. And this just go to show you sometimes the people that you think are your friends can really be your enemies. It's just a lesson learned, That's why I don't force friendships anymore. Like, I had a lot of people that I thought was cool with me in my life. It backfired on me. This is why you got to be mindful of the people that you call friend, because everybody that claim to be a friend is really not a friend. This is why you got to be very, very mindful. And that's why I no longer go out of my way trying to extend my friendship to people. I don't go out of my way trying to be nice and friendly to people. I learned that the hard way. You can't do that, because doing that can get you in a bad position. But it's just a sad case. It's so much going on in this world nowadays. It's only gonna get worse. Uh, I truly feel like sometimes I believe this is why, because one thing I notice is that most people who are considered attractive, a lot of times they tend to have other attractive friends. And I believe that's not by mistake, because I believe attractive people probably feel like if they befriend somebody that is not because they don't want to get hated on. Because I noticed that most people like befriending people that's on the same level as them. I noticed that. Like, you see most attractive people. Like, I notice when I see an attractive female, a lot of her homegirls would be other attractive females. Because I believe they don't want to be put in a position to where they're going to get hated on or have somebody secretly envying them because of their appearance. So now I understand even more why people want to befriend people that are on their same level, because you don't want to end up befriending people that secretly, you know, envy you, you know, because it's real out here, befriending folks, it can backfire on you. But see, if I grew up in the hood, I'm sure I would already know this. You know, if I was in the hood, in the streets, I would more than likely already know this, because in the hood, folks know that they can't be all friendly and stuff. People know they can't be like that. See, growing up in the suburbs, it shelter you behind too much. Yeah, it really does. But yeah. Now I see the deal. I see how real it is out here. And it's only gonna get worse as time goes on. It's only gonna get worse. Uh World is becoming a more darker and darker place. I wanna know how you guys feel about befriending people, because I used to be very quick to extend my friendship to people. I used to be very, very quick to do it. I used to go out of my way actually looking for friends and looking for people to befriend and be around and things of that nature. But I learned to not do that, because it can get you in it can get you in a bad position. And I believe a lot of times when people see that you all friendly and nice like that, I get the feeling that they feel you're dumb too. I believe people will think you're slow when you going out of your way trying to extend your friendships to people. That's why my mindset is the way it is now. Don't force anything. If you so happen to run into some people that y'all have the same challenges and y'all click and become friends, fine. But don't go out of your way trying to force anything. That's what I had to get through my head. And this case that happened with this young man was in Florida, I believe. And the mother was just heartbroken. And any parent would be if they lose their own, a child, especially their first child. But this just goes to show you just got to be mindful with who you call friend. You can't use that term lightly. And a lot of people use that term lightly. But you guys let me know what you think about this. How do you guys feel about befriending people? I made some bad decisions in my life. And I believe that's a big reason, too, to why I've gotten burned by people, because I was too quick to extend my friendship. And I had to learn the hard way. You can't be that way with people. But I'll see you guys very soon. It's a nice day today. Hope everybody has a nice Friday. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Peace out.